Before we begin, welcome to Dark History Files, the channel where the darkest secrets of history come back to life. If you enjoy mysterious stories, forgotten crimes, and shocking moments from the past, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and join us as we uncover history's most dangerous truths. Now, imagine living in a time when criminals ruled entire cities, when machine guns echoed through the streets at night, and when gangsters became more powerful than the police themselves. This was America in the 1920s, the deadly age of gangsters. It all began with one law that changed America forever: Prohibition. In 1920, the U.S. government banned the sale and production of alcohol. Officials believed this would reduce crime and make society safer. But instead, it created one of the biggest criminal empires in American history. Millions of Americans still wanted alcohol, and criminals quickly realized they could make fortunes by supplying it illegally. Hidden bars called speakeasies appeared in every major city. Secret passwords opened hidden doors, jazz music filled smoke-covered rooms, and gangsters became kings of the underground world. One name rose above all others: Al Capone. In Chicago, Capone built an empire worth millions of dollars through bootlegging, gambling, and violence. He dressed like a celebrity, wearing expensive suits and diamond jewelry, but behind the smile was a ruthless killer. Capone controlled Chicago through fear. Police officers, judges, and politicians were bribed to protect his operations. Anyone who threatened his empire often disappeared forever. Rival gangs fought bloody wars for control of alcohol routes, turning city streets into battlefields. Another criminal who captured America's attention was John Dillinger. During the Great Depression, many Americans were suffering in poverty while banks held enormous power. Dillinger became famous for robbing banks and escaping police in dramatic shootouts. Newspapers portrayed him almost like a movie star. Some desperate citizens even saw him as a hero because he targeted banks they blamed for financial suffering. But the truth was far darker. Dillinger was heavily armed, extremely dangerous, and willing to kill anyone standing in his way. As gangsters gained power, ordinary people lived in fear. Cities became battlegrounds between rival criminal organizations. Tommy guns, powerful machine guns, became symbols of gang warfare. Explosions, kidnappings, assassinations, and drive-by shootings became terrifyingly common. Entire neighborhoods were controlled by criminal syndicates. Even law enforcement struggled to stop them because corruption had spread deep into the system. Some officers accepted bribes, while others were too afraid to fight back. Yet strangely, many Americans admired these gangsters. Newspapers turned them into celebrities. Their photographs appeared everywhere. Hollywood later transformed them into legends through movies and crime stories. To some people, gangsters represented rebellion against the government. To others, they symbolized greed, violence, and the collapse of law and order. The gangster era became one of the most fascinating and terrifying chapters in American history. The government fought back. Federal agents began targeting organized crime more aggressively. Investigators followed money trails, gathered evidence, and used tax laws to bring down powerful criminals. In one of history's greatest ironies, Al Capone, a man linked to countless murders, was finally arrested not for killing, but for tax evasion. He was sentenced to prison, and his criminal empire slowly collapsed. One by one, many famous gangsters met tragic endings. Some were assassinated by rivals. Others were betrayed by their own allies or imprisoned for life. The violent world they created eventually destroyed many of them. But even today, the legends of the 1920s gangsters continue to fascinate people around the world. Their stories inspired countless movies, books, documentaries, and television series. The shadow of organized crime still lingers in modern culture, reminding us how close America once came to being controlled by violence and corruption. And perhaps the most chilling part of all, these gangsters were not hiding in the shadows alone. They lived openly among society, smiling for cameras, attending parties, and becoming celebrities while secretly building empires of fear. The 1920s proved that sometimes the most dangerous people in history are not monsters hiding in darkness, but powerful men standing in plain sight. Thanks for watching Dark History Files. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more dark and forgotten stories from history. The most horrifying moment came on February 14th, 1929, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. 7 members of a rival gang were lured into a garage in Chicago. Suddenly, gunmen dressed as police officers entered the building. The victims believed they were being arrested, but instead, they were lined against a wall and executed with machine guns. The walls were covered in blood, and America was left shocked by the brutality of organized crime. Even though Capone denied involvement, many believed he ordered the massacre to eliminate his enemies once and for all. But Chicago wasn't the only city controlled by gangsters. In New York, another criminal mastermind was rising, Lucky Luciano. Unlike Capone, Luciano believed crime should operate like a business corporation. He organized powerful mafia families into a nationwide network, creating rules, secret alliances, and systems that would shape organized crime for decades. Luciano modernized the American mafia, making it stronger and more dangerous.